We're going to look at the circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is the perimeter of a circle. So it's a distance from any point right outside to the other side. Alright, so this is going to be your circumference. And what we need also to know is that in the circle there's some other properties that we have right through the middle of this, through the middle of the circle, through the origin, doesn't matter where it goes through, is the thing called the diameter. And the other thing that we can use is from the middle to any side, which means it's half a diameter, is the thing called the radius. One radius, many radii. Okay, so that's the thing that you need to know. Now, many thousands of years before, mathematicians have realized that there's something that happens if there's some ratio between diameter and circumference. If they divided the diameter into the circumference, so if they said, what's the circumference? The circumference, and they divided that circumference by the diameter, they got a value that was a little bit more than 3.14 ... Now, that means it doesn't matter how big or how small they made this, if they had a circle of some sort, of any sort, and they calculated what was the circumference, and they divided the diameter in there, the distance of that diameter, into circumference divided by diameter, they always got exactly the same thing, which means that there was a ratio, a constant value between those two. Now this 3.14 became bigger, popped up more than one time in maths. So they decided to give this normal number of 3.14 they're going to give this a name. They're going to call this pi. So instead of using 3.1444, they just said pi, right? And because they call it pi, they didn't have to use the decimal places, but we know that pi means 3.144. Now that is a number that you can find on your calculator. If I go here and I say pi, enter, it gives me pi, and I use my clown eyes over here, it says it's 3.1459264. This will be a non-repetitive number, decimal, that is going forever. I haven't found the end yet. Okay, so that is the number pi. So instead of using this big number, we're just going to use pi. So what they didn't realize is if I know what that value is, I can calculate the circumference. Because it's easy to get the diameter, so I can find the circumference using the following formula. The circumference will be pi times the diameter. Now sometimes you don't have a diameter, and we know that the diameter equals 2r. So if I replace this d with 2r, I can say c equals 2 times pi times r, and any one of those two formulas can be used to calculate the circumference of a circle. Your textbooks use 22/7. If I say 22, now remember this number, I'm going to write it out in full. 3.141592654. If I say 22 divided by 7, 22 divided by 7, enter, the answer is 3.142. So you see it's correct with 2 decimal places. That number came from from the Chinese that used that when they didn't have calculators yet. So they knew that 22 divided by 7 was pretty close. We have calculators, so we're never going to use 22/7. We're never going to use that. We're never going to use 3.14. We're never going to use that. We're always going to use our calculators, and we're always going to use pi. Doesn't matter what your exercise asks of you.